Hello everyone. In this video, we'll talk about different approaches to analyze any market. We have fundamental approach and we have technical approach. Then we have a new approach called the blend approach. In fundamental approach, basically you will look at high impact news events and then you will decide whether to go long or to go short, whether to buy or sell. So this is a website called Forex Factory where you can track all the major news events, and based on that you can trade. So here we have a couple of options to filter. You want high impact events, you can click on the most highly impacted event, and then you can choose the currency. So if I choose all the currencies, I can choose all the currencies, and then all the news will come. Then you can choose the dates as well, from which date to which date. Okay, so these are all high impact event, and based on the result people will trade. If the result is positive and the news is positive about that particular currency, you will go long, and if the news is negative for that particular currency, you will go short. So purely based on news events, some people trade. This approach is known as fundamental approach. The second approach is called as technical approach, where you will analyze all the charts. You will try to pick up what price is telling you, and based on that you decide to go long or short. This is more towards a mathematical approach, reading toward charts, understanding price and all these things. I'll give you an example. How do we what is the example of technical approach? So this is Australian dollar and US dollar chart. So if I click on that, so based on this chart, so I have done some analysis here. I'll just remove all the analysis. So this is the chart. So now in technical approach, you will use some indicators or some price movement to understand what price is doing. Based on couple of technical side, understanding volumes, understanding price movements, you will decide whether to go long or short. So there are a couple of approaches to that. Some are like support and resistance, trend line approach, overbought, oversold regions. All these approaches are blended, and then you will find out which area to go long and which area to go short. So this is more towards technical side, where you will understand price action or price behavior seeing the chart. You will not consider news or what news is telling. Okay, so in fundamental, the the demerit is that you will not be able to look chart, and you will not be able to pick up the right area where to go long and short based on some rules. In technical, the demerit is that sometimes you pick up points based on your analysis, that this is the right time to sell or this is the right time to buy based on your analysis or based on your approach, but due to some news event you will hit your stop loss because of some high impact news event, because news events create a lot of volatility in the market, and which can easily hit your stop loss. So there are some demerits, but that is why we have a new type of approach called a blended approach. In blended approach, what we do is we try to analyze chart through a technical approach, and then we try to find out that in which whatever product we are trading, we try to find out that if particular to that product any news event is coming. So if I'm trading Australian dollar, I will here see that any potential Australian dollar news is here or not. So yesterday we had a cash rate for Australian dollar, so this might affect our technical analysis. So we have to look these things in mind. So what we do, we try to analyze and try to devote more time toward technical side, understanding market structure, reading price action, reading charts, and then we give some time to our news event also, because we have to consider that part also. This is also an important part. So the blended approach gives us more confident while trading, and it is more advisable that you understand the market fundamentally, and then you use mathematical tools to define your buying area or selling area. So this is it from this video. We'll talk about more in next video. Thank you for watching.